All right, folks, we're back continuing our SGT SGT journey brought to you by the kind folks over at graybarngolf.com. That's good advice, Cedrum. Bokanzi, the whoopee stick, and the ham wallet. Okay. Is that related to left hip back? I've been noticing too. I don't know why. I don't think this thing shifted, but for whatever reason, the my light seems like it shifted over this way. Before, I think it was like here. Maybe that's what's messing me up lately. My pin spot light. So we're going to see what we can do here. We're playing rounds 1 and 2 of the Pro Tour at DPC Louisiana for the Zurich Classic. I got peer pressured into playing last night. I was in bed, all cozy, my feet up, watching Flying Fat Kid, and then I got peer pressured into playing with old Seed Dung, and Flying Fat Kid and his buddy Brentley, who was actually pretty funny and good guy. So off day turned into an on day, but me and Seedrum destroyed him, so could be worse. What's up, Uriel Ramirez? How's it going? But we just played. I watched like 3/4 of it back this morning. It was a pretty funny stream. I dunked the first shot I took. I flew it right into the hole. Flying Fat Kid, I think it was like 2 streams ago now. It was the one that was like 3.5 hours. Me and C-Drum jumped in like halfway through. Worth the watch. If you guys are looking for something after this. But we're just going to try to slap it around, get off the tee, hopefully. Irons have been good enough to, both here and on course, they've been good enough to be able to let me recover some from my pretty poor tee shots, but hopefully we can just kind of clear our head, not think about the ham wallet, and just kind of play golf and hit the ball. And if I want to fix stuff later, fix stuff in the swing, if I'm not hitting it my best, do that later on the range. But nice and warm. Like even that was a choke down. I usually have that going about 100. Choke down approach wedge. That's going 106 in the air, 110. We're up to 71 in the garage. It's like 75 out. So we may even get a little bit warmer as we get going. Rectum, we did. Oh, well. Oh, that came out. That came out wrong. We did, in fact, wreck them. I don't know if you meant to have me say that, but we did. We destroyed them. We destroyed them. To be fair, Brentley, that was only his second time ever playing in the sim with Flying Fat Kid, so he's got some crazy ball speed though. I watched back when I was setting up. He had a couple that were like, there was like 171 ball speed or something. He can hammer the ball. But we played Double Eagle par 3 in Ohio. Oh, Flying Fat Kid said it was about an hour away from him, and then after that we did a C-drum course by the name of Jurassic par 3s, if you ever heard of it. Wow, these balls are going today. That was 116. I'm gonna have to choke down almost to the metal to get 100 yards out of this. Even that, 107. Well, we'll see what we can do. That's like half a club long right now. What's up, Golfy? Pro's course builder. Dude's been busy over there building courses. Yeah, can you build me one too? Build C-Drum his first and then build me one if you have some extra time. Only if you like big oaks. I like drop zones. Yeah, that was closer. I really got to swing easy apparently to get that 100-yard shot. I'm usually that's kind of a tool in my tool belt, but those ones that I was hitting, those were even that 102. Like I had to choke down almost to the metal and feel like I swung easy. See how far this pitching wedge goes. Wow, yeah, 133 in the air. We're like that's almost 140-yard pitching wedge. We're almost a club long at this point. I don't know if that's gonna last, but not that one. 123 though. That's a manageable miss. Default tree packs. Am I playing now? What do you mean? James Higgins in the house. Pretty warm up here in Maine finally. You still hit the ball. Still can't hit the ball very well. What do you got in Maine? Probably pretty similar. When I was little, I used to go to Maine every year in the summertime. Me and my parents and my sister, we had, they still have the house, but family members who had, or not who had, they still have, but a house right near Old Orchard Beach. Go to the pier, get some pier fries. All right. I mean, we're striking a halfway decent, and the ball, I don't feel like I have to swing out of my shoes on these, and the ball's going decent. Probably just from that warm weather, and I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, but this is promising. We're going to hit a couple 8-irons, then we'll see what the driver has in store for us. Yeah, I mean, look, that's 160 in the air, and that was even toey. That was a toey 160 from an 8-iron. I'm not even swinging that hard yet. Seedrum the Pro, box standard. I'm just getting going, Golfy. We can play if you want. I was about to do SGT. We could play the Pro together. I gotta feed my dog. Oh, really? You live 10 minutes from Old Orchard Beach? Nice. So their house was actually in what was it? Ocean Park. We would walk to the beach. It was walking distance, maybe a half a mile to the beach. I love that area. Go to walk down to the pier. Like I said, that beach is massive. There's the creek that we used to call it. I don't know if people refer to that too, but the creek on the low tide where it goes out, we used to find sand dollars over. Like if you're looking at the beach, the creek would be to the right and the pier to the left. Do SDT, I'd be spawning. All right, sounds good. We don't get to play. I've been wanting to play. I'm down like tomorrow. I just came out. I kind of have my mind set on these 2 rounds, and I've actually been striking a halfway decent. So I kind of want to see what I can do. All right, those were decent strikes. Brought out the dog excuse already? No, my point was I was going to say me and Golfy could play together. Like we would be separate, but we'd be playing the same round, but it would take twice as long. So I wanted to try to get the 2 rounds in. So I was just saying I have to feed my dog at 5:30, which we have time. That's why I scheduled it for now so I can get both rounds in. But flying fat kid in the house. How am I feeling? I feel pretty good. I mean, it's really warm in here. I just hit these shots have been pretty good. I feel like in the past, because it's been so cold, I've been bundled up. I really had to swing hard to get these kind of numbers, but these have been kind of like smoother swings. And some of the contact hasn't even been great, and they've been going pretty good. Like I hit the approach just probably going 10, almost 15 yards further than usual. Pitch and wedge, I hit one 140. 8 iron, I hit one 160 in the air. That was 160 total. It's all going to come down to this bad boy. Uncle Tony has been talking to Flying Fat Kid, who's been talking to me. He always says if you can't get off the tee, then you're going to be, I don't know. You get the point. Yeah, I can play tomorrow if you want, Golfy. What SGT? So I have. Are you saying what tour am I gonna do? I'm doing the Pro Tour right now. I played the regular, so it goes like Web and then SGT and then Pro and then Tips. I played SGT a couple days ago. I'm gonna do the Pro Tour right now. But I mean, you have the same thing as me. If you're starting to do, I saw the leagues. You have the same thing as me. All right, that's better. If we can just do that all day, I'd be very happy. 156, 262. Baby draw, C-Drum, baby draw. 530 sharp. Feeling good after the whipping last night. Ball speed. Hammering. Hammered, kid. I mean, second swing of the day, 156. We may mess around and get like 162, 163 on course here if I play my cards right. $157. The score missed the spin. That was probably headed a little bit right, but one more baby draw and then we'll load this sucker up. That's what Shelby usually says. Let's look at the vitals. Let's load this sucker up. High heel. Score missed it again. It was 160. It was 160.5 thin cut. I didn't. You sure? Do you want to just play golfy? You want to play together? You want to do? We can. I think we can play. So like we'll be talking to each other and playing. We can do that if you want. If you want to play pro. Or you can play along with me, just like on the stream. 161.4, 274 carry. The score is I'm using this beat up ball to warm up. Maybe I did hit 160 before and I didn't notice. I mean, I did work out before C-Drum, so that no filter on right now. Like we added some body weight to you yesterday. Oh, when 190 was. Oh, I gotcha. Sheesh. All right, Golfy, we doing it or what? What do you want to do? Your call. I'll have to fire up Discord and put my earbud in and get you in there. You want to play on stream or you just want to play? Do it on my own. I'll play too. All right, sounds good. Golfy, you could stream it. People could pull up both of them at the same time. All right, let's do it. We don't want to waste too many good swings here. Didn't hit any putts or any chips or any wedges again, but so is life. Pro Tour, Summer, Round 1. Blues, Saturday, 5 foot. I think they're both breeze. Oh, this one's calm. I think the next one's breezy. So we got soft greens, normal fairways, 11 stimps. All right. I mean, this is going to be the similar setup. I think both of the SGTs were from the Blues. We'll see, folks. Gonna try not to get too high or too low. Just kind of ride the wave here, play well, ideally. And like I've been saying, I play good, play bad. I'm going to be out here next week doing it again anyways, so who cares? I was rooting for you, Flying Fat Kid, before. I thought you were going to have a strong finish and get some world golf ranking points. You were battling, though. You were battling the water. Hopefully, this is only my... When did I put this in? So I played Wednesday on course. I put this in and I did the speed training and the extra stiff shaft. Oh, I forgot, now that I'm looking at it, I forgot to put the metallic tape on it. So I'm not going to have any club data for this driver with the extra stiff shaft in it. But I feel like it is helping now that it's getting warmer. I'm probably swinging it a little bit quicker, maybe stabilize things a little bit. That wasn't strong. Your finish? All right. First hole, baby draw, 360. We're going to go over here. I'm just trying to beat golfy apparently now. Right there. Here we go. Get the 3 better balls. Not exactly even good, but they're better. Come on, man. Oh. Sean, can you reset that? That was hit good, too. That's how we're going to start this. After a good warm-up, I was feeling good about driver, and then we start with a tee read. Now we're in the rough, hitting 2. And we're on a downslope. All right. Lost it to the right, but honestly, that rough may have helped us a little bit there. Because that would have been way in the trees if I did that off the tee. But 171 in the air, we only got 234. Now we're hitting 3. We've got tree trouble, but I may be able to go over here to the right. I think we can get up and over that. So we got 101 out of the rough. Approach wedge. 105-ish would be nice. That was smoke. That one felt good too. That second one wasn't bad either. Left the face a little bit open. But it is what it is. We'll try to... inner circle would be really, really nice here for a par. But, I mean, even if we get a bogey or a double, we'll try to claw it back. .107. Okay. Not bad from there. No draw, but it had 4 RPMs of side spin to the right. I know C-Drum doesn't like me talking about the side spin. Oh, and what we're going to do, I think I'm going to blame, I had a decent round 1. I'm going to blame my round 2 performance because I watched some of it back and I forgot to toggle advanced right there. Or is that worse now? Yeah, that's better. Sometimes I need the contrast in the dots. All right, 10-footer. 11 stimps. I pulled it. I pulled it. All right, bogey. Really, that's a par, but scorecard's going to say otherwise. Second hole, par 5, 509. That kind of sucks, but hey, maybe we'll still play well despite all that, and then we'll feel even better about it if we can call that back. Healy. Man, these balls. I may just aim down the middle. That was not even hit well. That was still 270 in the air. Now we got a little bit of a tricky one. At least we're on an upslope. We got the lip here. 200 and... there. Go there. No signs on this side of the hole. I played the fade. Sorry about the mouse. Oh, this is gonna... Good thing I checked the lie. It's gonna come out left on top of it, so we can even go a little bit more that way. Just a touch. Well, it didn't fade. Stay right there. All right, stay there. It's par 5. We're all right. That thing launched so high from that upslope. 37 out of the rough. Up a yard. Soft greens. So we're at about 40. I can hit this probably pretty close to that. Well, dunky dunk wouldn't be bad right now. 33, go! All right, after all that, we got a birdie putt. Maybe a little bit hairy here, the first couple holes until I start getting a feel for some wedges and some putts, but we got a decent look here. It's like these dots are coming in hot on the left, but then they kind of stop. So it's going left, but then it comes back the other way. I think it's just left edge. Right there. Maybe one more. Right there. Let's go, boys! Back to even. Let's go. Let's go. Watch out, Luma. I think, oh, it's helping. Helping wind. Yeah, I guess it's still a 9. I don't need to kill it, but we're going to have to see how far some of these clubs are actually going. Short side over bunker. Don't give it away. Great birdie. Caw. Watch out, Luma. C-drum who? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You notice, you don't see C-drum on those leaderboards. I think he's afraid. Wow, just dead straight. Come on, wind. Spin. Okay, we'll take that. 5 RPMs of side spin. Nine-footer. Right edge. Maybe even one more. Cuckoo! Cuckoo! Really, it should be 2 under, but we'll take it. What was he? 20? Was he? He was up there. I think he was 20. I want to say 22. He shot. I think he shot like 13 under. Maybe it was 24. He shot like 13. I think it was 13 and then 9. He shot 13 under and then 9 under, I think it was, which is pretty nuts. We're on pace, kind of. All right, this one we're going to play it a little bit smarter. We're going to go right down the middle for a change. Got room left and right. Just hit it hard. Let it fly. Like Uncle Tony always says. Tee it high, let it fly. That was not hit well. And that's wet. That was super, super high heel. All right, like Uncle Tony says, if you can't recover, you're nothing. That sucks. This course kind of sucks. It doesn't change. Like, I want to see where my lie is, but it doesn't change when you're trying to drop. We'll go there. 3-wood. Super Healy. 151 ball speed, though. Swing doesn't feel too bad. You're live? How's it going over there, Golfy? You 5 under yet, or what? All right, 152. I think it's a smooth 8. Definitely do not need to hit this hard. It's almost, could almost swing a hard 9 and get it there right now. Healy. Go and go left. All right. Helps when it's so much warmer. Helps when it's for bogey. Helps when it's warmer and the ball's going further when I'm not even hitting it that great. $13 playing $14. That's a double. That sucks. 1 over. We're in the edge. I pulled it a touch. All right. I like that. 158, 272. That was still a little bit high on the face, but that works, folks. 126. Choke down pitching wedge, hopefully. All I just needed that match last night when me and C-Drum kicked your tail twice in a row. Just get my mojo back. I don't hate it. Good distance. All right, let's get back to even here. Roped, fairway. Fly to it. What's up, Brandon? How's the build going? Glad my mojo's back. Well, we'll see. A lot can happen between now and then when we finish these 2 rounds, but it's just, flying fat, you can probably relate to it more than anyone. It's just demoralizing when you go through stretches where you're hitting drivers so well and then stretches where you just can't get off the tee and every single hole is just a struggle. Kind of sucks, but got to swing through it, I suppose. 8-footer. Cuckoo! That's what, 3 calls? Is that 3 calls so far? 3 calls. Colorful scorecard. Back to even. Got my screen from Temu. Gonna get conduit pipe, build it tomorrow. Uncle Tony said swing when you can because one day you won't. That actually sounds like something he would say. Uncle Tony is... I don't want to age him, but he's a septuagenarian, or however you say it. I think he's like 75-ish. Oh, that's right. That was an anti-water. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wow. That was an anti-water tee shot. Where the heck are we going? Oh, boy. What the heck do we do? So that's the smart play. We're out of the rough. Can we play out of that? I mean, we have a window. I think we do this. Yep, we'll take that. We will take it. Hitting 3. 37. You can hit this about 35. Wise man. Call it a chance to get more scramble points. Power fade. Sound some old guy and say weird crap. I'm wise man too. Yeah, you're a wise man. Steven, you got some good trash talking. I like seeing you in the different streams. All right. 35. That's going to go. Knew as soon as I hit it. Man, that wasn't even a hard shot. $17, playing 18. Ah! 0.1 HLA. Bogey. We have not had a par yet. We've had 2 bogeys, 3 birdies, and a double. Seventh hole, par 5. Uncle Tony says a better ring. Steven pulls no punches. He's at least like, it's one thing if like people just come in and it's kind of like low brow and they just like talk trash just to try to like not even like in the like good mannered fun. They're just trying to like say something like borderline mean just to get a reaction. Steven though is at least like he's like smart with his trash talk. So at least it's like it's funny because it's like he actually has some like thought behind what he's saying. So you can tell like some people they just come in, they say like whatever they want and it's not really funny. But it's a different level of trash talk if you can like say something like relevant to what just happened and like still make it funny while kind of taking like a subtle dig. There's an art to it. Not the best. Get around that corner. Don't block us out with the trees. Kind of blocked out. That was pretty heely. I mean, 156 miss hit though. All right. So these have colliders. We still have 220 out of the rough. It's going to be a 4 hybrid. Now it's par 5, so we don't need to mess with those trees. We'll go over here. If it fades, great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. Right there should be good. Well, it faded. I hit it pretty poor, though. That worked out better than it should have. I was not trying to hit it that far off the heel, but we'll take it. We're hitting 3 into a par 5. Come on, just either go in the hole or just go in the inner circle and give me an easy birdie. 17. We're going to try to hit this 15. It's going to come out a little bit left. So we'll go right there. Oh, what is that bounce on these soft greens? I hit a 15.8. That should have been perfect. I took a massive hop. All right. Let's make a birdie the hard way. Try to be humorous without insulting. Speaks the truth. Someone's trying to help Golfy. His stream's not filling my screen like you guys. I think I've noticed in his videos too, I think he resized GSPro at one point. So if you look at his, like, the top half of, like, his name in the score is, like, cut off. I think all he has to do is just resize it in OBS. All right, 8-footer. That sucks. I was trying to kind of ram it home. Are you kidding me? Eagle, chip, easy birdie to a bogey. Yikes. $160, but it's fading a good amount. Kick left or get through him. All right. Pine straw. Try to hit this 50. $33. Hindsight, should have hit a couple wedges before this. I'm calling it now. We're going to be out for blood on the back nine. Or not the back nine, the second round, rather. Maybe back nine, too. But 24 feet. Good speed. I even pulled it a touch. Hey, we got a par. All right, we're going to claw back these 2 strokes. Mark my words. 185. Played a little bit safer out there. We're going 7-iron. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Go! Oh, now that one lands soft. Oh, there's one of them. There's one of them, boys. Let's go. Nice shot. Appreciate it. All right. One over through 9. 10th hole, par 4. Pretty straightforward here, I would say. We're going to go right down the middle for a change. Coming way across it. Contact's not bad either. Like, I'm hitting him halfway decent. It's just deep rough. So this is going to play 120. I think we can get out of here. It's going to come out right. Choke down pitching wedge. Oh, where's the zippy zip? I guess there's no zippy zip out of the deep rough. That was a good shot, though. 53% spin. That was perfect. $11-footer. Going right on the edge. I don't even want to give up the cup. Come on. Now Rose, great ball. Putter is not quite as hot as it was last night. The second round, I was rolling some in. These are makeable putts too, which is frustrating. Like, I feel like if I would have rolled those, a couple of these a little bit better, I could be like 3 under right now, especially without that tee read. Yikes. 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 That's OB. No, it's not. I'm aiming right, too. I just must be leaving the face open. Like, I feel like I'm shutting down my stance. Deep rough. Par 5. Let's get this back into play. $150 off the deck. Last night was a fluke. Never seen you put that well in many times. Easy course. Easy. Well, actually, the first one wasn't that easy. Second one was. All right, 68. Soft greens, up a yard. Oh, I chunked it. Go. Oh, never mind. Sit. Spin hard, spin hard, spin hard, spin hard. Wow. How that went 73 yards and I chunked it that bad, I have no idea. Not going to spin when you chunk it like that. 20-footer. Try that. Can't read these greens today, apparently. All right, this one's going to draw. This one's going to draw, folks. No draw. 161.4 though, 275. Get through them. Give us a look. Keep going, keep going. Okay. 163 out of the rough. Try to hit an 8, kind of hard. No draw. Has the distance though, I think. Sit. If that drew, that would have been perfect. I'm hitting it well. Besides driver. Driver still, I'm losing him right, but I'm striking things well. I'm just not scoring. All right. 15-footer. That's fun. This is also fun. All right, par. That's good saying, Steven. Uncle Tony may have put it a little more eloquently, but no draw. All right, it's going to come out left, 34. Can we hit a wedge shot? $32 yards is what we're looking for. Sit. 39. Spin hard. We'll figure it out here. Too short, too long. Too short, too long. Most of them have been short, so I gave that one a little bit extra. $17 playing $16. Come on, I just can't read them. That was a dead straight putt, too. Still one over. 171. Definitely can't hit 7, so it's got to be an 8. Crazy how some days you just like pick the perfect line, other days you can't. You had no screen? Chunky. It's going to be short. Big bounce. Didn't quite feel comfortable behind that one. I backed off and it's still... All right, we got 14. Try to land this about 11-ish. Sit. 14. Tried to sit. Dead straight, 5-footer. Now we're stringing the pars together, but the birdies are dried up. Yikes. Some of the spin axis on these are starting to look like D-Lud hits those fadey slices into play. Heat maps, I'm not good enough. And it doesn't matter. These are soft greens. It's not going to do anything. All right, we got to kind of take our medicine. I'm just going to hit 8-iron through here. Oh, I sculled it. Sit. $55. Can we get a little zippy zip inside the inner circle here? That's the question. Go, 46, go. Man, I just cannot get a wedge shot within like 5 yards of what I'm trying to do right now. Every time you look at the heat map, I miss the green. There's an opening. This really isn't doing much. .28 playing .24. That's a big par save right there. That was a bomb. This one, my luck, it'll probably draw into the water. Nice par, appreciate it. I'm just coming way across it. At least it's not wet. Holy moly. Holy moly. Okay. What are we? We have 115. Where the heck's the... I need like 100-yard shot. Just going little punch. I guess I'll check. I'm afraid if I hit an approach wedge, it's gonna catch these, and these have colliders up top. So we're just punching out with an 8. All right, didn't quite go as far as I wanted, but 61 out of the rough. Not even close. FFK par. Zoom my map out. 3/4 8. Don't start, Black Cloud. Don't start. That got a little bit ridiculous the other night. It's one thing if you say it once, but if you belabor a point for a half an hour straight. I was in a good mood, too, going into that. You're free to say whatever you want, but I don't need to engage if it's not going to suit me. Well, we'll try it. 48 footer on 11 stimps, whatever that feels like. Oh, that's fine. It's a bogey, but I gave it a good run. That almost dropped. 146. Play this a little bit smarter. Hit a 9-iron. Partied all night, beat up with some drunk kids. Yeah, but you're picking up where we left off last time, which went on for longer than it should have. You know what I'm talking about. I don't hate it. Sit. Man, we've had what? 2 or 3 or 4 of those so far where they've been pretty darn good, right landing in the inner circle and just bounce outside of them. Try that, 7-footer. Caw-caw! Too little, too late, but we're 1 over. This one is not going to suit me if I hit a Mondo slice again. Honestly, I'm going to go even more. I don't know if I've hit one. I hit a couple draws on the range. I haven't hit one left since. Hit it really, really thin, but honestly, it's going to work. I must be coming over the top. Like Black Cloud said, he could see it. I mean, it has to be. I'm either coming over the top or the face is open or both, I guess. And I'm trying to like kind of tilt my shoulders and kind of align myself right. And I feel like I'm probably maybe just coming through and not finishing my swing, releasing the club, I guess. 266. All right, we don't even want to mess with that, so we're going to go here. Caw-caw. Baby draw. I gotta just hit. Maybe I'll do it after I feed my dog. I'm gonna play round number 2. I just need to like. I'm not even like I said before. I'm not even hitting it bad. I don't feel like I'm swinging it bad. I just need to like. I didn't really find anything that last time I did the speed training. I just gotta hit driver and just feel like I know where it's gonna go. I'm standing over these tee shots and like trying to hit a draw and they keep going right on me. So it's just like I don't have any confidence of where the thing's gonna start or end up, which is not ideal. Oh, no. All right, that's fine. Or when in doubt, I guess I can just start blaming the square. I do need to update it still, but I can't imagine. 80 yards out of the bunker. So this is going to play probably 10-15%. So we're at like 88, possibly 90. I don't think I can get the 56 there. So we're going choke down approach wedge. Toey. I was afraid of that water. Birdie putt. Hated this hole. Yeah, you were battling this one. You were struggling seemingly too. Maybe it's just the course. You were struggling on some putts too. There was a couple that I saw you like 3 or 4 putted, which was brutal. I haven't really had much drop either. Do I like that, or I think maybe even one touch more? It's going to break a little bit more because it's downhill. Right there. Come on. Let's sink this and finish even. 13-footer. Stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up! All right, 1 over it is. Honestly, kind of frustrating. I feel like we had a pretty hectic start there. We kind of leveled out and righted the ship a little bit on the back. It's just driver and those wedges. Irons were pretty good. Wedges, I don't think I hit a good wedge. I didn't really have any putts drop, but we'll take 1 over, I guess. Especially considering that very first tee shot was a tee read. So really, if everything else went exactly the same, really that was even. But what are you gonna do? Take a look at the stats. 8 pars, 5 birdies, 4 bogeys, 1 double, 284 longest, 279 average, 157, 158. We had a couple that were 160, I think, towards the start, but we didn't hit the fairway. 30 putts, 116 feet of putting. 12 out of 18 greens in regulation. I was saying the irons were better, but 2 out of 14 fairways, that's no bueno. All right. Let's just take a couple of hacks. And maybe, just maybe, straighten things out a little bit. What's the low-hanging fruit, C-Drum? Should I strengthen my grip? Focus on releasing my hands? Align further to the right? All of the above? It's starting right, it's just not coming back. Okay. I don't know, maybe we just play the fade. You're 1 over 2? Did you finish 1 over, Golfy? Or you're currently 1 over? Dang, T-Reed, yeah, it is what it is. Second baseman. Let's try thinking of swinging from hands low behind you towards high righted impact. It's kind of weird. It's almost like, it's not the yips, but it's almost just like I have a mental block and I like forgot how to hit a draw lately. All right, that felt like it was low to high. Clearly not. $159. That one, it just feels like it could be, like I've been saying, my right shoulder's been really bothering me. I have a feeling I'm probably not finishing my swing and I'm just ending here versus actually completing the follow through and releasing the club. Maybe if I just feel like I finish my swing a bit more. All right. Not hit particularly well, but I think if I finish my swing, maybe we'll get him working back to the left. Let's do it, folks. Round 2 coming at you. This time I think it's breezy. Sunday pins. Oh, we're playing the blacks. Oh, boy. So we're at T-box back. Now there's 12 stimps and breezy. Well, this may get interesting here. Good timing. I got an hour before I feed the doggo that C-drum doesn't think exists. Right pocket to left ear. Draws aren't required. You finished +1. Good round, Golfy. We're tied. 277, absolutely fine. Fade, I mean. Lack of face control. Holding the club face. Shut my takeaway. 12 stimps dangerously fast. Burn you today. You did. I thought you were doing the regular SGT. Weren't you? I don't think you were playing the blacks. I thought this is the pro. I already did the 2 rounds of SGT. This is SGT Pro. I know it kind of gets confusing, but I thought you were doing the regular SGT. Maybe not. All right, C-drum. You know what's coming. Baby draw. Let's go. We're about to make this round our you know what here. And I should look. It's probably normal. All right, so we're normal, but 12 stimps. And it's breezy. What's the wind doing here? Helping to the left. That should at least help it draw. If I slice it off the planet, it should help it push it a little. Baby draw. Yikes. Okay. Here we go again. Deep rough, 78. 317, though. Take a look at that. Pretty good. Pretty good. So I think we just got a punch. Probably another 8-iron. 21% on 70. Was that 78? So it's another like 16. So we're up to like 96. I probably got to carry this about 80-ish. $105, sit. All right, I mean, it's right past the pin. I'll take that. That's not a bad shot from there. Hitting 3. $11 got you. Yeah, this should be fun, especially with no. I don't have that ball speed down yet. 13 out of the rough. Hit this about 10. Or 8.3, and I still can't hit a wedge shot. I even pulled it. That's a dead straight putt. I even pulled it a little bit. How that snaps that much from that close to the hole, I don't know. I can't read greens today, I guess. It's just so demoralizing. Like, that should be an easy up and down for a par. Ah! What are you going to do? We can't all be like Golfy. I really feel like I had to follow through on that, but we got the baby draw back. 271 in the air, 276 in the game, almost 290. It's got to be the follow through, I guess, and probably my shoulder. At least on that one it was. All right, let's see if we can run. I like that shot. Let's see if we can run a 3-wood up here. Uncle Tony always says when you're hitting big Mondo slices, finish your follow through, and you can hit baby draws. Not that one. Go, baby, go. Oh, maybe it will. Get closer to the pin. Go. Funnel. That was very Healy. 150 again. All right, 37, playing 40. Honestly, inner circle for an easy birdie, I'd be very happy. So this is probably too much break. But I haven't read these right all day, so. Settle, 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 settle. Let's go. Caw-caw! Not even that good of a putt. I pushed it a degree, but that's a caw-caw, baby. All right, 178. If I hit the, it's got to be a 7. If I hit it good, it's going to be too much, but I guess it'll be a good miss. You know what time it is, Seadrum. Diet Coke and oh, I haven't been checking the wind either, so we have a helping wind here too. Can I get an 8 there? No, can't. All right, that was a good strike. It is what it is. Good swing, baby draw. 17. probably get away with about 13, even 12. $11.6. Come on, just give me one chip inside the inner circle today. One. Just one. Good putt. Appreciate it. That was a good. I mean, we're now. This is what we were talking about before, Sean, right? Like that was like 2 shots ago. All right, we're doing something. Even through 3. I hit that so good. I hit that so good. That was a T read for anyone wondering. That sucks. Now this is going to come out way right. Ah. That might be wet. Right into it. Well, here goes the scorecard. Significant downslope. How far are we from there? That looks flatter. All right. Oh, what are we hitting? We're hitting 4 into a par 4 with a T read and a water ball. I want to hit driver again, but I'm not going to. Keep pushing, make birdies. Lots of golf. Figure out T reads. Has to be something with the color being shiny or something. I just don't get, like, I had issues. I was telling you guys, I have a same pack of these, like the regular rubber driving range tees. This was one of the other ones, the shorter one. The problem is with these white ones, I wasn't getting the tee reads like that, but it was locking onto the tee instead of the ball. So sometimes I would have to hit a tee shot 2 or 3 times. So I switched to black, and now I don't have nearly any no reads, but I keep getting, I don't know how it mistakes a black tee flying for a white ball. I mean, this is kind of high. So, I mean, I don't know. Again, maybe I need to be further back in the zone. I haven't really found a rhyme or reason of why that happens. You would think it's pretty hard to mistake a round white ball for a black stationary tee. but what do I know? All right, let's hit a wedge shot. 60 yards. Hit it 55, get a little zippy zip. Wind's going to push it a little bit to the left. Spin, spin. It's closer. Still a 20-footer. One more. 17-footer on 12 stimps or whatever I said. Kind of hit it firm. Sit, 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 sit. This is looking like a flying fat kid hole. We're putting for 7. Yikes. 3 over. All right, let's see if I can repeat that next time. I'll take it. At least it went left. 151 out of the rough. Eight iron into the wind too, so I can hit this decent. Wonder if the tee gets between the launch monitor and the ball, causing it to follow the tee. Would think the ball is long gone before the tee would do that, though. Yeah, I have no idea. If you have any ideas how I can test it, I'm open to it, but I'm probably not the only one that is experiencing it. Toey. Go. Ten yards. We got an easy par. We chipped inside the circle. There is hope. Wow, we are way back here on these tees. No draw, but it's dry. .201 out of the rough. Wind's gonna push it right. I'll just go right at it. 10% is gonna be 20, so we're looking at probably another 10, 11 yards maybe. We'll try a 5. It's either a 5 or a 4. Hopefully I just hit this well. It's definitely, I'll be able to get over this stuff unless I just top it, but thinned it. Run, baby, run. It's probably the right club. 4 would have been too much. I didn't even hit that particularly well. All right, same thing. 9 yards or so. All right, where was this the first round? Par 5. Use the birdie type tees, never had an issue. These things do kind of go flying. They do. I use them on course, and they do the same thing. Like sometimes I have to walk like 10, 15 yards to go get it. But even that, like you're saying, it should be locked onto the ball, and the ball should be long gone. Like I'm hitting the ball at 150, 160 miles an hour, and it's reading the tee at like 30 or 40 miles an hour. Baby draw. I think we got a window. 236. I'm just going to whack 3-wood through here. Almost fell back on that one. 43 out of the rough. Scold it. Run. All right. I'll take the pars. Don't know if we're getting any points here this week, folks. On either tour. Baby draw. $67 out of the rough. $65 we're looking for. $65. $14-footer. I hammered it. Whew! Coco! We got it to go, Flying Factory. We got it to go. 181. Good 7-iron here. Yeah, Luma's 22 under. Pretty wild. Well, that's not my 7-iron. That's an approach wedge. No draw. And the wind's pushing even further. Not a bad distance, though. .22 in the fairway. Got call. That's right. All right, it's up a yard, so we're at 23. What do I want to hit this? About 17, maybe 8. Oh, no, yeah, it's up a yard. Into the wind. .21. Okay. It only took 28 holes. Maybe we're starting to hit some wedge shots. We're in the trees, but honestly, it went left. It's fine. I think we may be able to get up and through these. 113. Wind's pushing it. I don't know if we can, honestly. So we're going to press A, and we're going to do another. Maybe we can. We'll just leave it there. The wind's going to push it. Go choke down. Actually, we're going to do a full approach wedge. Really try to get this thing up in the air. Ah, we caught him. All those bunkers, I wouldn't have probably done anything better if I punched it anyways. Good shit, appreciate it. Lonely sound of caw as it flies in Louisiana swamp looking for a mate. Yeah, not too many. The birdies don't have too many friends right now, unfortunately, Steven. All right, 39. We want to hit this about 35. $32. Here we go. Need a couple tweets. 22 under is just so impressive. Without driver, I may add. 22 without driver. He's hitting 3-wood off the tee. Little bit swipey, but that same swing the first round, maybe I'm starting to like my eye behind the ball a little bit. That one would have felt similar swipey, but before with that club face open, that would have gone 30 yards right. That one wasn't too bad. Three-wood out of the rough. Run. All right, a little 37-yard chippy chip. Laying this about 32. $34, sit. Almost. Good look at bird. Good look at bird. Caw-caw! One over. Caw-caw. Let's keep this draw going, boys, if we can. No draw. Ooh, we actually may have an opening. 315. Seven iron. It's a long par 4. We hit that 315. I know I was put it way to the right, but still have like 180 into this. Let's go. Let's go, boys. I don't hate it. Sit. Someone remind me to order balls right after this. This ball's on its way out. These things are too expensive to be. I've cracked all of them besides like what I have here right now out of that first box. All right, 27 playing 22. Well, I pulled it and it still missed. Yikes. Good par save. Yeah, 315 off the fast fairway. Hey, we'll take 315 whenever we can get it, flying fat kid. Way off the heel. Should be safe though. Or not. 75 out of the bunker. We hit a little saucy approach wedge, maybe? Not quite. Oh, sit. All right. $197. Into the wind. I think it's a 5. Come on. Good long iron shot here. Nope. Good miss. Wow, look at this thing. 22 playing 25. Is that enough? That should be enough. It's a lot, but we'll see. Oh, I didn't hit it. Oh no. That was just horrendous. Stay short. Sit, sit, sit. Rip 3-wood through here, I guess. 241. .38 out of the rough. Into the wind. Hit this about 35 or 40. .32, go. For par, 14 playing 20. Brutal. FFK golf. There's like stuff coming down. I don't know from what. Nine-footer. Shot. Appreciate it. Tough when you can't read any putts and driver doesn't look good behind your eye either. Not two ideal clubs to be going cold. All right, 5 miles an hour, 185, 2 holes left. Seven iron. Healy. Sit. Little dunky dunk, chippy chip. Chippy chip, dunky dunk. Caw. Lips on these cups. Professional wedge shot. D-Lud in the house. D-Lud, have you played pro yet? I haven't watched your past couple of videos. Wow, this is, from these tees here, this brings way more of this water into play. Oh, that's wet. Why? Every single time on this hole. Why? Now we're on a significant downslope. Ah! +3, +4, shame on me. Caw. Figured out, let me know how to play this hole. I was even, right, on the first round. Right now I'm +1. Luckily, it's a par 5, but we're hitting 3. All right, now we probably have to hit 3-wood again. Oh, this hole. This course sucks. 303. I'm pulling across it. Same thing with driver. All right, for par, hitting 5. Let's get a little zippy zip action here. 56 degrees zippy zip. Whoa. That thing came off. Well, actually, it didn't. It came off left, but it had a ton of spin access to the club face. Must be open. Ton of spin access to the right. 10,000 backspin though. All right, can we make a putt for bogey? Finish this thing 2 over. What is this doing? It's pretty straight. I think right edge. Maybe even a touch more. We're going with that. One more. It's a good putt. 2 over. Did I say finish this thing 1 over? 2 over, I meant. Either way. So we're 2 over for the 2 rounds. Zippy zip to a chippy chip to a 2 over ovary. Take a look at the stats. So I'm pretty sure we were even, right? On round 1, we're 2 over. I don't think that's going to get it done with people like Luma being 22 under. 10 pars, 4 birdies, 3 bogeys, 1 double plus, 289, 289. I hit 1 out of 14 fairways. 24 putts, 90 feet of putting, 53 minutes, 6 out of 18 greens regulation, 1 out of 14 fairways. So I just don't like this course. That's all it is to it. Live to fight another week on SGT, I guess. What time is it? 5:20. I may end up. My shoulder's already killing me. I still need to play. I need to play D-Luds, which is going to be tougher at Wolf Creek, and I also need to play Flying Fat Kids, which is going to be even tougher at stupid Dumb Barney or whatever, however you set it up. Make the cut, you think? 2 over? I think I was. So I was 2 over for. This was 2 over for pro. I was even round 1, 2 over here, and I think for SGT, I think I was 2 under, 3 over maybe, and I finished. I think on SGT on +1 for the week. I don't know if that's going to get that done, but there we have it. Man, driver. I'm hitting irons good. The wedges weren't great. They were better towards like the second round and towards the end of that. I had a couple in the inner circle, but if I can get driver to start working again for me, I feel like we can put up another 6 under type of course, especially something that I like, a course that like suits my eye. Deal, how do you like the sim? All right, that one I kept my hands a little more out in front of me on the takeaway. I don't mind snap hooky. Wolf Creek. Take the club away, feeling outside. Feel like the alignment on top, old school green, Elite shaft, wide on the backswing. What a fickle game. You think you have it all figured out. I still love, that's probably the best saying. It was Brooks Koepka in season 1 of Full Swing. He said golf's one of those games where when you're playing well, you feel like you're never going to lose it. And when you're not playing well, you feel like you're never going to get it back. Crazy game. I hit the tarp, but it drew. Swing out to right field. Right field. That was way off the toe. Last two were way off the toe. What I should do is I gotta feed my dog. I may come back. I'm gonna put the metallic tape on the shaft so I can get some club path data. I mean, obviously it comes down to club path and face, but now when I could feel my arms when I came down, I can feel my arms coming like this. I'm like pulling my arms in. It's you jabronis telling me to stand closer to the ball with my arms closer. Just kidding. It's not you guys. It's 100% me. You have we were wondering last night, D-Led. Crank my driver up a degree, close the face slightly. Yeah, I had that. It's just frustrating. It's got to be just like a brief something that I'm doing different. Like I've been battling that snap overdraw for months, and now it's like this past week. Do you have a regular flex shaft or a stiff flex in that driver? Because you have the same thing. I had mine originally. I was playing with this. I had a 3-wood shaft in it, and I was hitting it so bad like 3 months ago. This is a 8-degree Sim 2. So I had it 8 degrees turned up to 10. So for every degree, like you're saying, for every degree you go up, it shuts the face too. So I had this 8 playing 10, so it was 4 degrees shut. And now chasing the ball speed and having that overdraw to the left, I'm at standard upright. Stiff, swing harder than me, might need extra stiff. So actually I still have it over here. I have 3 shafts, 4 if you include my 3-wood, which I had in here for a while. Originally, over the past probably 2 or 3 months when I've been doing all the speed training when it was colder and whatnot, and I was hitting it well, I had this Fujikura speeder. I think it's Fujikura. Is it Fujikura? Maybe it's not. It's a Speeder 757 Evolution Tour Spec S-Flex. Yeah, Fujikura. I had this in there. And then on Tuesday, before I played outside, I have 2 Hazardous RDX Smoke Black Extra Stiffs. So they're basically the same shafts. This one that's in there is 60 grams, and this one's 70 grams. So I tried all 3. I like the feeling a slightly bit better of the extra stiff that was a little bit lighter. So since Tuesday, I've had the extra stiff in it, and it did seem to help a little bit, but can't seem to find anything that resembles consistency. I was probably hitting it around the best when we did that mantle and when we did like golfies thing. I was hitting consistent draws the whole time. Okay, at least that's 2 in a row that have gone left. We can straighten that out. And then it goes right. I don't know if that's. I mean, I get what you're saying because it doesn't flex as much, but as soon as I put this in, I think it was because it's warmer. Like I came out here and I was hitting a couple in the 160 just because it's warmer. I'm like sweating pretty good. I think that the stiff, I was swinging harder and faster, so it was whipping too much. So as I was coming down, I think it was still staying open, and I had to try a lot harder to time it up. This extra stiff feels like it's staying with me more, so it hasn't been quite as substantial, those misses to the right. But yeah, it's probably part of the reason it's not. That was better. 279 or 269. It's just like you get in one of those periods where you're not hitting it well, and like I can't get comfortable behind the ball between ball position, my grip, where I want to look, how I want to aim with my shoulders, with my feet. It's just like I'm like, I know you were talking about that before. I'm just reeling to try to find something that like works briefly to where I can do that like 5 times in a row. Is all I'm hoping for. $267. I mean, in theory, this extra stiff should tighten up dispersion. So yeah, maybe I can't. Maybe like that would be considered a good miss right down the middle. Maybe it doesn't draw. I aim right and it doesn't draw. I'm fine with that. Maybe I just need to keep my speed up, and it'll whip through a bit more. I just felt that one was way across it. It's like the ball speed's still there. It's 159. It's just I don't know why I'm afraid to swing out towards right field now. Impromptu speed training session here. What time is it? 5:35. I gotta go pretty soon. Oh, okay. That one felt like I was gonna lose it more to the right. It started right, which I want. Apparently, I just gotta stop being a wimp and just swing it harder, and it'll time it up better. Or just start aiming a little more down the middle. So those last three, obviously, I can play with those. Oh, what's up, Triple Threat? Never use the same stance with any club. Get a volume dialed in. All you can have is Reader's Digest version of the threat. I mean, that was a miss hit, and that was still 275. think I had a bit too much forward press. When I'm not careful, I want to start it right and I want to swing out to the right, and I get my hands way out here with the club face open. I think I almost need to have my hands a little more neutral. That's the miss. Start with 6 inches behind the ball, John Rahm style. I like that. I've experimented with that with the past. Like I'm saying though, I just can't find anything with any type of consistency. So I'm kind of like, that was actually hit decent too. That was a T read. I just can't get comfortable behind the ball, for a lack of a better way of explaining it. One 60.1, 267. Maybe with the extra stiff, I go to a baby fade off the tee. I don't hate that, 283. Nope. That's my problem. If I ever try to say, all right, I'm going to hit a fade, I do that and I just swipe it. All right, that's on the center line. I think we're going to end it with that. I'm going to make a decision if I'm coming back or not. I'm probably going to tighten up a little bit. Maybe I just need to try to hit it straighter with the extra stiff. I don't know. We'll see if I come back for D-Lud or Flying Fat Kid. Like I said, I got to feed my dog, and I guess I'll make a decision. Getting a little hungry. I'm pretty sweaty right now, so my luck, I'll cool down, and then it'll be no bueno. But appreciate you guys tuning in. We had a decent amount of people in here at one point, I think I saw. But C Drum, Flying Fat Kid, Black Cloud, the other members, D-Lud, Triple Threat. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If I come back, I'll schedule something. If not, I'll be back either tomorrow or the next day. But until next time, hopefully you guys hit them straighter than I did. Hopefully if you're playing SGT, you play well. D-Lud, if you stream tonight, I'll tune in as long as it's not like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.